Episode 7 on how I met my biological mother. Got all the trials, tribulations, downs, ups. At that age, 5 years old, I ain't really know no trials, tribulations was, but so I was taking anything that come to me, you know what I'm saying? So got out of all that, how to make Lucas, my adopted mother's mother. That was my heart. I got a lot of stories of this lady right here. Hey, man, it's wild. I'm just gonna start with some of the last things I remember. She outside. We come to the house one day. She cutting grass. This one she was like getting sick. This first came to mind. So I'm gonna go with that. She had holes in her feet. You know, she was getting sick. She wasn't getting no circulation from her knee to her feet, or from her thigh to her feet, whatever, however it go. But she was still fighting it though. She get the knife, pick it out, put salt meat on it, go out there, still do her thing. Had a candy store. She daycare, her own daycare at her own house. With her daughter, you know, do her own thing, hustle, however you get it, cut grass. And that's what we was saying when we pulled up. She was outside cutting grass with salt meat on her feet. Her yard and the next door neighbor yard, the yard behind her. Any way to get the money, she wanted to stop it. You know what I'm saying? That's just with her, man. Like, she was one of the strongest women I ever met. She tattooed on my chest. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, how to make Lucas, real talk. That's one of the most strongest women I ever met in my life. That was one of the first stories, but it was a story I'm gonna tell y'all that probably the first time I thought I was gonna be up out of here. It was cause I did something wrong. And you know, looking at life now, I understand, you know, like you bruise up, try to come at me. But let me just get into the story. You can understand. One night we out. I'm outside at my grandma's house. Not we, but me. And my grandma tell me come in. At the time, I really don't know how I am. I just remember the story because hey, it made a crazy part of my life. It stained my brain. Anyway, let me continue. I don't know, it's going dark. The other kids riding the bike. She called me, tell me come in. It's my grandma. And I hit the door. I come in. I'm like, grandma, you know everybody else riding. She don't care. Come on in the house. The one thing about her, you got to respect her with anything she say. Nobody, I ain't never seen nobody disrespect her, none of that. And that's you on the same level, and then you ain't gonna get too much of them all. You got to respect, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, I done heard a whole lot of stories about my grandma, like, for real. Like, ain't nobody even coming that way. But at the end of the day, this night, I don't know what was up wrong with me or what was up under, you know. I was smelling myself, whatever they call it. She told me to come in. I was like, you know, trying to fuss back, whatever. And, you know, you come in and you got the attitude. You see the attitude in your body, the tension, how you standing. You know, you feel the energy. So walking in like I'm big and back. I don't want to go outside. So she grabbed me and turned me around. As soon as I turned around, I got my hand ball like that. Now, she have a knife that she carry with her all the time. Now, if she give me the knife, I got to open it with 2 hands. At the time that she grabbed me and I turned around, she grabbed me by my navel and had the tip of that knife up under my navel and her thumb on top of my navel, looking me dead in my eye. Started crying, so you got to leave this house right now. And at that moment, I really thought it was, that last one. But as I sit back and look at it now, like I understand, like I disobeyed her. I came her on a whole nother level that I should never did. Like, you try to protect me, show me what I'm trying to do to my kids now. You know what I'm saying? Like, show them the world, show them life. But at the time, you know, just a kid out there trying to be, it's crazy, man. And at the time, I'm at her house because I got in trouble at my mom's house, whatever. So I got to go back to, that's crazy. But like I say, situation, not a situation, that just showed me how strong she was and what she wasn't gonna take. And you gonna have to take her. And you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, just showing me like she the one that really just seeing how she fight and what she was going through just kept me, you know what I'm saying? Uh, she passed 2006, man. I wasn't even there. I don't know what my mind was thinking about. I don't know what I was, but that was my queen, man. And I didn't make that funeral. He called me. I just got a job. I'm thinking I'm finna lose my job if I go and all this. I ain't knowing that, you know, I'm young. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got the job off Humbug, like all that. So that's a different story, but this is, man, that's crazy. Stay tuned, man. Subscribe to the next episode.